Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about lists. A list is a sequence of values, can be considered as a list or elements. And these elements, it can be of any type. It can be of integer, it can be of float. And list in Python is a mutable kind of data structure. Now, these are the few examples to create a list using the constructor of the list class. First example is creating an empty list. So L1 equal to a list of, we have a brackets. Now this is an example it shows that to create an empty list. The second one is creating a list with three integer elements. So L2 equal to list of, within the square brackets we are supposed to specify the three values 10, 20, 30. And the next example is creating a list with three string elements. So L3 equal to list of, within the square brackets we can have strings apple, banana, grapes. And the last example is creating a list with a range function. So L4 equal to list of range of 0, 6. So it takes the value from 0 to 5. Now creating a list without using the constructor of the list class. And the first example is create a list with integer. So L1 equal to square bracket, and within the square bracket we have the collection of values where the values are 10, 20, 30. And creating a list with three string elements without using the constructor of the list class. So L2 equal to, we can have apple, banana, grapes. A list can contain the elements of mixed type. Now in this example L3 equal to, we have string, we can have integer in the collection, and as well as we can have the floating points in the collection. So L3 equal to John, male, 25, 5.8. A list within another list is nested. So we can create a list inside another list. So L4 equal to, we have the square brackets span, 2.0, 5, and within this we can have one more nested list where within this we have 10, 20. Now the next topic is accessing the element of a list. Now the syntax is, we are supposed to specify the variable name, and in the square bracket we are supposed to specify the index value. So here the example is, we have to create a list L1 equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now when you try to display L1, all the items which is available in the list will be displayed as an output. Now, when we want to access a single data item, we are supposed to specify the index position. So L1 of 0, it specifies the first index position, and in the first index position, what are the values which is available, that particular value will be accessed, or it has been written as an output. So here the output is 10. Now, negative list indices. In Python, it supports both positive index as well as the negative index. So the negative index, it starts in the backward direction, and it starts from -1, -2, and it goes on. So here is an example that we might have created a list. So L1 equal to 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now when you try to give L1 of -1, it takes the last value, where the last value in the list is 60. So 60 will be written as an output. And when we try to give L1 of -6, it talks about the first value, where the first value in the list is 10. So 10 will be written as output. So the negative index access the element from end of a list counting in a backward direction. So the index of the last element of any non-empty list is always -1. And the lists are mutable. So list is a collection which is ordered and changeable. The actual meaning of mutable is changeable, and it allows to duplicate members in that collection. So the mutable type means that the inner value can be changed, or not just what the variable references. To change the value of a specific item, the index number can be referred. So here is an example. So L1 equal to, we have a collection of data items apple, banana, cherry. Now L1 of 1 equal to, instead of apple, it should be manipulated to some other fruit name, say black currant. Now when you try to print L1, so the output which we get is apple, comma, blackcurrant, comma, cherry. Now list slicing, the slicing operator, it returns a subset of a list called slice by specifying two indices. The one is start indices and the another one is end indices. Now here, if you look at the syntax here, variable name of within the square bracket, we are supposed to specify start colon end. So as an example, so list equal to, we have a collection of data items, ABCD, comma, 786, comma 2.23, comma John, comma 70.02, and a tiny list equal to, within the square bracket we have 123, comma John. Now when you try to give print of list, it prints the complete list. Now when we have the coding print of list of 0, it prints the first element of the list. When we have print of list of 1 colon 3, it prints the element starting from second till third. And when we try to give print of list of 2 colon, it prints the element starting from third element. And when we try to print tiny list into 2, it prints list 2 times. It is in repetition. And when we have the coding print of list plus tiny list, it prints concatenated lists. So in the right hand side, we have all the output for all these codings. And print list slicing with step size. So here the syntax is variable name, and within the square bracket we have start colon end colon step size. So here the list 1 equal to hello, comma 1, comma monkey, comma 2, comma dog, comma 3, comma donkey. Now when we try to give print of list of 0 colon 6 colon 2. So this 2, it is a step size. It selects every second element from the entire collection. So here the output is hello, comma monkey, comma dog. So here is another example. List 1 equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4. Now list 1 of colon 2 within the square bracket colon 2, it accesses first two elements. The output is 1, comma 2. Now list 1 of colon colon minus 1, it prints the list in a reverse order. So here the output is 4, comma 3, comma 2, comma 1. So now we'll discuss few inbuilt functions of list. The first inbuilt function is length function. It returns the number of elements which is available in a list. And the next function is max function. It returns the element with the greatest value. And min function, it returns the element with the lowest value. Sum function, it returns the sum of all the elements. Random.shuffle, it shuffles the elements randomly which is available in the list. Now here are the few examples. So yellow equal to red, comma orange, comma green. And when we try to give length of L1, the output which we get is 3. So it talks about the number of elements which is available in the list. Now L2 equal to, we have a collection of data items such as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now when we try to use the max function, the max of L2, it returns the maximum value. When we try to use min of L2, it returns the minimum value. Now random dot shuffle. So we might have created a list. Now regarding using the random dot shuffle, we are supposed to import the random function. So import random. Now when we try to give random dot shuffle of L1, that is the name of the list, it randomly shuffles all the data items which is available in the list L1. Now the next example is creating a list and find the sum of all the elements of a list. So list L1 equal to, we have a collection of data items 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Now sum of L1, it tries to add all the values which is available in the list, and the final value will be returned as an output. The next topic is list operators. So here we have two different operators. The one is plus operator, the concatenation operator to join two lists, and the other one is multiplication operator, which it replicates the element of a list. Now the first one is plus operator. So in this we might have created two lists. So A equal to 1, 2, 3 and B equal to 4, 5, 6. Now when you try to declare a new variable named C, now C equal to A plus B, it tries to concatenate two of this list. So the actual output which we get is whatever the items which is available in both the lists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the next operator is replication operator. So A equal to 1, 2, 3. Now when you try to give B equal to 2 into A, the items which is available in the list A, it has been duplicated twice. So here the output is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the third operator is in operator to find whether an element is in a list. And this in operator, it returns the output in the form of Boolean, either true or false. So here is an example, A equal to 1, 2. Now 4 in A, since this element is not available in the list, it returns the output as false. 1 in A, and this data item is available in the list, it returns the output as true.